Dear students, in this lecture we will study different types of antihistamines. So the 4 drugs are included in the syllabus. From that, the first drug is diphenhydramine hydrochloride, that is common name is Benadryl. It is also known as an ethanolamine. So this drug is a derivative of ethanolamine, and this drug is used in the treatment of cough, and it relieves symptoms such as runny nose, stuffy nose, sneezing, watery eyes, congestion or stuffiness, and it also thins mucus in the nose, windpipe and lungs. So when we take this Benadryl syrup, this syrup thins the mucus which is present in the nose, in the windpipe, windpipe and in the lungs, and making it easier to cough out easily. So when we take this Benadryl, it is helpful to thin the mucus which is in the nose, windpipe and lungs. So now see here how this Benadryl works. So this cough, we know that cough is a sudden forceful explosion of air that helps clear any mucus or irritant in the throat or airways. If it happens more frequently due to an underlying disease or an allergy. So why we got cough? Because of different allergy conditions or because of different disease. So when this Benadryl syrup is taken, it helps to loosen thick mucus and reduce its thickness and making it easier to cough out. So the mucus which is in the nose, in the lungs or in the windpipe, this mucus is, its thickness is get loosened and it reduces its thickness also and make it easier to cough out from the nose, from the mouth. So this makes it easier for air to move in and out, and then we get the breathing properly. It will also relieve allergy symptoms like water eyes, sneezing, runny nose or throat irritation, and helps you carry out your daily activities more easily. So it relieves different allergic symptoms of our body when we take this Benadryl, that is antihistamine drug. So this Benadryl syrup is used against different allergic conditions of our body. So if you see the Benadryl syrup bottle, so it is a combination of 3 medicines. These 3 medicines are this diphenhydramine, ammonium chloride, sodium citrate, and this Benadryl syrup relieves our cough. So now see here what is the role of these 3 combinations, this combination of these 3 substances. Now see here, diphenhydramine is an anti-allergic, okay, which relieves allergy symptoms like runny nose, watery eyes and sneezing. Ammonium chloride is an expectorant which decreases the thickness of mucus and helps in its removal from the airways. Sodium citrate is a mucolytic which thins and loosens mucus and making it easier to cough out. Okay, so in combination of these 3 compounds, the Benadryl syrup is formed, and this Benadryl syrup is used for the relief of cough, relief of symptoms like runny nose, sneezing, and it helps to decrease the thickness of the mucus. And now the question is this Benadryl syrup is safe while pregnancy? Now see here, it is highly unsafe to use during the pregnancy. So we must seek our doctor's advice and then we go for the treatment. And also the second question, is it safe to drive while using this Benadryl syrup? Now see here why it is not safe while driving. this Benadryl syrup may decrease alertness, and because of that, it affect our vision and make you feel sleepy and dizzy. Therefore, while driving, it is not recommended to use this Benadryl syrup. So now the next point is, what are the common side effects when we take this Benadryl? So there is stomach pain, dizziness, sleepiness, impaired coordination, thickened respiratory tract, allergic reaction. So because of when we take this Benadryl syrup, there are different side effects are there. So this is what the information of this drug, that is Benadryl. So the next second drug is cetirizine. So this cetirizine, it belongs to piperazine class of compound. If you see here the structure, the piperazine structure is there and it belongs to that class. And now see what is the use of this cetirizine. Cetirizine is an antihistamine and used to relieve allergy symptoms such as watery eyes, runny nose, itching eyes, sneezing, itching. So different symptoms are relieved, and we get relief with different symptoms by use of this cetirizine. Now there is a synthesis of this cetirizine for our syllabus, how to synthesize the cetirizine. So the first step of the synthesis is 4-chlorobenzyhydryl chloride is reacted with N-carbethoxypiperazine in presence of sodium carbonate. So in presence of this sodium carbonate, these two compounds, that is 4-chlorobenzyhydryl chloride and N-carbethoxypiperazine, is reacted, and we are getting a compound that is ethyl 4,4-chlorobenzyhydryl piperazine 1-carboxylate. So what happened here? The chlorine group is removed because of the lone pair of electrons on this nitrogen. So here this lone pair of electrons attacks on this chlorine, and this chlorine is removed. And in the next step, see here what happened. This formed compound is treated with now HCl, and we are getting this next compound. See here, this compound is formed. This compound is formed by reacting this first and second compound, and when this compound is treated with HCl, then there is an removal of this functional group. So now see here, there is no any functional group is there, and now this compound is reacted with this acetate group, then we are getting this bigger compound, and finally on hydrolysis in presence of KOH, we are getting this acidic functional group, that is the cetirizine. So somewhat the structure is difficult to draw, but if you make a practice, then it is easier. So there are 4 steps are involved for the synthesis of this cetirizine. Just we have seen what is the use of cetirizine. It is an antihistamine and used against relieve different allergic symptoms. The third drug is chlorpheniramine maleate. So this compound relieves red, itchy and watery eyes, sneezing, itchy nose or throat. So it is used to relieve the allergies, and it is used to relieve watery eyes, sneezing, itchy nose or throat, and it is also used against the common cold. So this drug controls the symptoms of cold or allergies but will not treat the cause of symptom. Now see here, the important line is there. It controls the symptoms and will not treat the cause of symptom. Okay. Chlorpheniramine is in a class of medications called antihistamine. It works by blocking the action of histamine, a substance in the body that causes allergic symptoms. So this drug blocks the action of histamine. So the fourth drug is pantoprazole, that is benzimidazole, and this benzimidazole is a drug used as an antihistamine. So it is used to treat damage from gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, a condition and the condition in which backward flow of acid from the stomach causes heartburn and possible injury of the esophagus in the adult and in the children. So this disease, that is gastroesophageal reflux disease, is treated by use of this pantoprazole. So this pantoprazole is used to allow the esophagus to heal and prevent further damage to the esophagus in adult with GERD disease. And it is also used to treat conditions where the stomach produces too much acid. Okay, when there is an acidic condition is there, more acid is synthesized in the stomach, then pantoprazole is used. So this is a class of medication called proton pump inhibitors, and it works by decreasing the amount of acid made in the stomach. Okay, the pantoprazole has a side effects, that is nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain and diarrhea. Okay, so this pantoprazole is a benzimidazole. It is also known as bendimidazole, and it is used against these gastroesophageal reflux diseases. So the four drugs are included in this antihistamine topic, that is this Benadryl, cetirizine, propylamine and this pantoprazole. So you must remember the name of the drugs and the use of these drugs. If we have an allergy of, that is different, that if you are getting coughing more and more, then when we see the prescription, you must read it and you must know the use of these drugs.